people have raised concerns with me about how available I make myself, because it's one thing to be a little kid and saying like your age and your where you're from, things like that on the internet. That was like a major no-no when the internet first started getting really crazy, because nobody knew what you could really do with it. And now, like, pretty much people find me on YouTube. They can go to my MySpace, look at my shows. They can show up at one of my shows, and they can pretty much do whatever they want with me, because I don't have bodyguards, and that's a scary thing. Accio bodyguard tour. But just at the same time, it's been okay. You know, I've made myself really available, and that could be a really scary thing. But so far, crossing my fingers, nothing bad has happened to me, because the people who have come out have been people who really genuinely care and really want to be there and really want to make friends. And just, I think we've been really lucky to not have too many terrible things happen, because just we're good people, and it's been great so far. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, nothing bad hopefully will happen. But I mean, a while ago, how crazy would you think somebody was if they were like, oh, so I met this guy from the internet. I just like met him in a back alley, and him on a personals website, and we were gonna go on a date. Then I got there, and he was like 39, 32. I just start to ramble sometimes. I get kind of excited. I really like talking. But you get my point, yes.
I am one of the people who, I'll friend you on Facebook, but you probably can't see everything that I limited profile people, because it's just weird to be like, this is the party that I went to last weekend, and you can look at all of the pictures and live vicariously through me. I put some of you on lists. I'm sorry. But I don't want to not friend you, because I want to have that method of communication open. But Twitter does scare me a little, I'm not going to lie. Some of the ad replies I get are a little bit creepy, and then I block people. But I don't think anything was as creepy as MySpace. Like, MySpace is super creepy. I'm glad that MySpace isn't a big deal anymore. The end. Does anybody else have questions?
I actually don't have a specific question, more of a statement I wanted to make. I've been part of the fandom since, I think, 3rd grade, so that's about 10 years for me. I only recently got involved in the actual fandom. I've been reading the books, but I got involved in the fandom about 2 years ago. And I've become steadily more obsessed. It's steadily become more part of my life. I've scared off some of my real-life friends. I make more online friends. But I remember I was talking to my mom, and she was kind of concerned because I was talking with people in a lecture group I was on. But I was just giving people all this information. But I guess people outside of the fandom don't understand that it's a really close-knit group. And Leaky's really given me an experience that's I'm trying to formulate words to express. I basically want to thank you guys. I wanted to thank you guys for giving me hours of music to annoy my friends with. I play music for my friends. They say that's really good. Then I tell them it's Wizrock. They don't like it anymore, and that really makes me upset, because, like, I have a friend who's very rigid, and she said it would be good music if it wasn't about Harry Potter.
I think a lot of us have heard that. It would be good music if it wasn't about Harry Potter.
It's still
I agree, actually.
That's why I usually don't tell people when it's Wizrock that I'm playing for them. Wait till they get to like it a lot, and then I'll tell them.
Actually, weirdly enough, it's the Mudbloods that happens to me with. It's like, oh, I'm playing the Mudbloods in the car, and like one of my members of my family will be like, oh my god, this is really good. Well, who is this? I'm like, it's Wizrock. And they're like, turn it off. Why? What is the difference? It's music. Music doesn't even have to have lyrics. What does it matter if the lyrics are about Harry Potter? Why does it matter? It's annoying. I understand exactly what it is.
I mean, I don't feel like in real life I have as much of a connection in the fandom, like, nearby, because I live in Texas Hills, and it's not really focused on Harry Potter. None of my friends are focused on the fandom. They read the books and then they go on to the next thing. But I'm actually trying to get involved in the actual fandom online. And it's a really different experience. And I feel like I've formulated better friendships through the internet and through Harry Potter than I have over the course of years in high school, and middle school, and even elementary school. Because we have this common bond, there's some kind of understanding between us that goes beyond just geography.
Go ahead.
I like to also comment off of the internet thing. When I started getting into Wizard Rock and stuff, and then I met like my whole Bay Area crew of people in California. And then so we were gonna have a little ball, and we couldn't find a venue, so I was like, we'll have it at my house. And my mom was like, who are these people coming to my house and you're online and stuff? So my mom stayed. She was like, hey, I'm staying the whole time. And like as she met, like everyone came in and like hugged her and was so nice. Later that night, my mom's like, oh, I'm going to San Francisco. I'll see you later. And she was trying to be there, and she didn't care. And like 2 weeks later, I had met one of my friends. Like we had been talking online, and she was going to pick me up. And I was like, oh yeah, this Harry Potter girl's going to pick me up. I was like, oh okay, have fun. And she was so like she met everyone. She knew they were so nice. And then when I met him, like we've been dating for like a couple months, and like I met him online, and then my mom's like, oh okay, have fun.
Yeah, it's funny actually. I helped the Wealthy Willows and JFF book one of the house tour shows, and you know, I went to my husband and I said, listen, you know, can I invite these random guys that you don't know to stay in our house and you know, help them book the show, and you know, can you make them dinner while I'm at the show? And what do you think? And I thought he was going to tell me that I was crazy, and you know, this was just as I was really getting into the fandom, and you know, he kind of didn't think it was crazy. He was like, okay, yeah. I mean, I assume that like they came to people's houses and like stabbed them and stole their stuff, that everyone on the internet would know. So gotta be decent people, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure, you know. And so it kind of, I don't know, it kind of does show that there's accountability as well as, you know, no offense to you guys having a lack of privacy, but you know, everybody would know if somebody was mean or not genuinely a good person. So I got him really.
Go ahead. Oh, Julia, I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I want to talk about something completely different. A lot of you guys, I know, have, okay, well, let's back up. One of the really cool things about Wizard Rock is that there's kind of a built-in audience. Like, you know when you start out that you're gonna have people who are gonna listen to your music just because it's about Harry Potter, and it's kind of cool. And I was wondering that, like, I know a lot of you guys have Muggle music that is really awesome and that I like. And I was gonna go somewhere with this, and I don't know where it was going, but just talking about Muggle stuff.
Is there a difference between the
Yeah, like is there a difference? Do you guys like have? Do you guys mind playing your Muggle music for Wizard kids? Do you like worry that they're not gonna like it as much, or will like it more, or anything?
I would just like to say that without our Wizard Rock audience, no one would be listening to my music. So thank you. Oh, thanks, Amy. But I think, I mean, Wizard Rock kind of is the reason that I started, like, it got me confident enough to be writing my own stuff, and like to share it with the people who helped me do that is a great thing. And I mean, you all have good taste in music, obviously. You listen to us.
Except for the Mugglers, I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like the Mugglers either.
Me neither.
I think having you guys to start off with as our like primary fan base is a lovely thing. It's not weird. I like it.